Hey, welcome back to Meet the Masons. If you guys have been following along with my pregnancy journey for baby number 2, then go ahead and stay tuned for weeks 24 through 26. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I am currently 27 weeks in a day, I believe. And yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a long video, but I think I say that pretty much every video. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to make it long. So how I like to structure these pregnancy videos is to give you guys physical symptoms, then any decisions that we made in regards to the baby, and then 3, you finally get to see the baby bump. And I have been growing, so yeah guys. So first we'll start off with physical things. In these last 3 weeks, I would say my appetite has, like, I eat like a regular person, I think, like how I normally ate before. I may get a little bit more hungry, or I may get a little bit more full than I normally do. But other than that, it's been pretty good. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I had like this big craving for eggs and rice. I ain't even gonna talk about it. So eggs and rice is a meal that we used to grow up. Some people call it a struggle meal. But basically it's literally a white rice and eggs fried together. I use butter to fry it all together, and it is so freaking good. And I just get every time like I'm pregnant, I get my childhood food cravings, or like childhood snacks I really loved. I always get those type of cravings. So that's so interesting to me. I hadn't had eggs and rice probably since River was born, when I was pregnant with her. So I had it, y'all. I had it probably like 2 to 3 times, and I was like, don't want no more. I actually had some last week, and yeah, it was last week, the end of last week, and I was like, I'm only eating this because I need to eat food, but I don't want this anymore. So as far as cravings, like, I'll get them, and then it's like I'll eat it, and I'm good. I think weeks 24, honestly, a little bit before weeks 24, I had a crazy boiled peanut, what is it called, craving. And you guys, there's a specific corner store that's not far from me that I had to have boiled peanuts from, the Cajun kind specifically. And I was eating them and tearing them up, and oh my gosh, I put some other people on them, like my other friend that's pregnant. She had them, she was going to eat them, and then my friend who's a nurse, she was going to eat them, and she like literally gained like 3 to 5 pounds in 1 week, and she knew it was because of the peanuts. So they're really addicting. They're good for protein and to fatten you up, so I didn't feel bad, but it was a lot of salt too. But nonetheless, so I think that craving is over. But they had like this mango slushy there, y'all. Tastes like Kool-Aid. So good. Like I said, childhood stuff that I haven't eaten in so long. So that was good. Yeah, so that's it for as far as food. I still put the rosehip oil on my belly every single day, and I'm kind of running low, so I need to get more of that. But other than that, my skin has been pretty dry. That happens in pregnancy with me. But like this week, and like the weather changing, it just makes it more, it appears like more, I guess. Nonetheless, other than that, man, I think the other day I was doing something and I just got really lightheaded. Like, I know my limits now, and I realize that I am a little bit more limited. So if I'm walking for a long period of time, or if it's too hot outside, I literally have to sit down and like give myself a break, or else yeah, I won't make it. I literally start getting dizzy, like you seeing stars, just out of it. So I know my limits and probably need to drink a little bit more water, but I've been trying to do good with that, y'all. So and then Braxton Hicks, I have been getting Braxton Hicks it probably started at weeks 20, but I didn't really think it was that because they weren't as intense. And then gradually over these, probably week 24 was probably the worst, where I got like really consistent Braxton Hicks. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like practice contractions. They're not supposed to hurt. For some people they feel like cramping. For other people they feel like just a tightening of your stomach, which is what it normally feels like for me. Just is like my stomach just like all of a sudden gets really tight, like it's moving to the front, and it stays there for a couple seconds and then it releases, which is what contractions normally feel like, except they're way more intense than that. So I got those really heavy, like week 24 was intense. Just recently they slowed down, but now if I'm walking too much, I'll start to get cramps. They feel like period cramps, and I have to sit down. And when I sit down, I feel great. So that's good. So just being aware of my body, I've been doing that. And yeah, sleep has been okay. Like I sleep most of my night. I sleep on my side. Sometimes I sleep on my back because that feels great. Oh my gosh. And at one point in my pregnancy, I couldn't really sleep on my back, but now I can like do a limited time on my back, and then I have to switch to the other side. I hate switching to the other side because I literally have to pick up my whole body. And River still co-sleeps with us. I need to get her out of our bed, but you know what, I'm not stressing about it because I just kept saying that, you know, I needed to wean her as far as breastfeeding. If you guys didn't know, I breastfed her for 22 months. So I'm gonna do a video about my journey and like must-haves for breastfeeding and tips for you guys, because I didn't even think I was gonna make it past the first week, and after that my goal was 6 months, and then I made it to 22 months. Nonetheless, so it kind of just happened with her. Like it just happened. Went out of town, and I just had the strength to finally say no. And I looked at her, I'm like, you too dang on big. For me personally, yeah, it's over with. You got a mouthful of teeth and you were like a teenager. So we're done breastfeeding. So I feel like with co-sleeping and transitioning her to her own bed, I think it's going to be easy. And I'm choosing not to stress about it. This whole pregnancy, I'm not stressing about anything, because I know that stress does not make, it doesn't make pregnancy fun, and it doesn't make it better. And I'm just taking care of my mental health because I know it can affect you physically. So other than that, my sleep hasn't been bad. I wake up, I try to get up around 6 every morning to do my morning routine, spending time with God and journaling and praying and looking at the word and stuff. That really helps me, grounds me, because that's important to me personally as Kiara. And I remember last time when I was pregnant or really postpartum, I got away from my morning routine, which happens. You have to adjust to having a child. It was my first time, but I went so long without it, and I just felt not myself anymore. And so I'm making it a priority to keep that up. And so it feels great. And I'm thankful to have Jerred to help with River whenever she wakes up. He normally makes her breakfast and makes her lunch in the morning. So that is very, very helpful. Other than that, pregnancy with a toddler, y'all, I haven't really talked about that. I think I'm going to make a separate video for that. I absolutely am. Pregnancy with a toddler, you know, because some people get pregnant like literally right away. So you could be pregnant with a newborn. I think being pregnant with a newborn, pregnant with a toddler, and probably pregnant with older children are just different. Just different for all of us. I think they pose their own challenges and pros. So I'm going to make a separate video on that and talk about that, because that would make my video a little bit longer. Nonetheless, it's been great. And yeah, so I'll go on as far as decisions we've made. We have not solidified this baby's name. I had a name for him. I just was so sure that it was his name, and it just kind of, I just lost my interest in it, and I didn't like it anymore. Jerred wasn't like obsessed with it either, so it kind of was good. So that was that, and I was shocked, and it's hard for me to adjust to changing things when I just felt like I was so certain about the name. And so it was very shocking to me that I didn't like the name anymore. And so another name came around, which we had this name for River, and Jerred absolutely didn't like it when I was pregnant for River, and it was a boy name, so I just erased it off the list, and it didn't matter because River was a girl. And I remember just being so certain about River's name. Like, there was no question. I absolutely loved her name, and that was that. There's Jerred right there. Say hey, babe. Talking about names right now. You have names? Baby used to be in the pregnancy updates.
Yeah, they started kicking me out now that we got baby number 2 in the way. Yeah.
Yay, Jerred's here, guys.
Hey, guys.
How exciting is this?
Hey, welcome back to Meet the Masons.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm trying to wrap up. I'm thinking about any decisions talking about any decisions we've made concerning the baby so far. Right now I'm talking about names. So the most recent name. I know. Like, how do you feel about the most recent name?
Which one is the most recent name?
The one that starts with the M.
Which one didn't start with the M?
You know what I'm talking about.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just asking you, like, what do you think about it?
I think it's cool.
Think it's cool? Yeah, I think it's cool. I really loved it when I thought about it the first day, and then afterwards I was just like,
I
still don't know.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting, you guys, with this baby. Do you feel like this pregnancy has been different?
Every pregnancy is different. This is only our second one.
I know.
But I would say, well, you know, the first time when you go through stuff, it's like everything is like, oh my gosh, did you see this? Did you feel that? It's a kick. It's this. It's that. And we still have that. But I think it was now that we both felt kicks and felt things like, oh, cool, he's doing it too. So, you know what I mean? It's still special. And then knowing that it's a boy, it's like whole new world. I'm excited. I was planning for a girl. And that's why, one of the reasons why it's harder to get to the names, because we had all girl names. And then now it's like, it's a boy. It's like, dang, scratch all those names that we thought were great.
Yeah.
And it's a boy now. So.
It's a boy.
Well, not now. It's always been a boy.
Yeah.
But we didn't know. And we didn't plan for a boy. At least I wasn't planning for a boy. You were on team boy, but you didn't really plan for a boy.
We didn't plan for this baby specifically, like, when it happened. So it's still like a shock to me.
I don't know.
We didn't plan. We didn't prevent it, though. That's what I would say.
That's planning in my book.
Okay, well, Jerred's side is we planned this baby. Yeah. My side is still surprised. Nonetheless, so yeah, as far as any other decisions, still working on our baby shower and where that's possibly going to be. We should hear some news next week about where that may be. Other than that, no. I need to schedule another prenatal appointment. I didn't go to one of them, and then ever since then, I haven't been back. So I think it's about time for my glucose test and the ultrasound. So I believe that he moved and my placenta moved. I feel him kicking mainly on my right side. So it's very evident, like his head is down and then he's like curving around this way.
He could be boxing too.
He could be what?
Boxing.
Yes. Boxing. Well, I'm hoping he's still head down. Yeah. Where he's supposed to be. But nonetheless, I rarely ever feel movement on my left side because I think my placenta is over there. So, excuse me, I'm biting this skin off my lip. It's one of my pet peeves. Ain't a bad habit I have. Nonetheless, anything else? Anything you want to share?
I miss it all.
I just talked about cravings, my eggs and rice, boiled peanuts. I use the rosehip oil every morning.
Every morning?
Every morning.
She's not taking her prenatals the way she should be. She's not drinking her beet juice. She's not drinking enough water. She's not taking her vitamins.
Who are you? The Grinch of pregnancy updates?
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm like that.
I already told them I wasn't drinking as much water, but I am doing better than I was doing in the beginning. Nonetheless, yes, I do. Nonetheless, he's right. I do need to be more consistent with taking my prenatals.
Yes. The only reason we pause is because she just got a call. Yeah. Just to let you know. That was the reason why. Yeah.
And you have to go, right?
Yeah, I got to go across the hall. Not far, but...
He works from home.
So do you.
I do, too. nonetheless, yeah, guys. So that's it. I'm glad Jerred could join us this time. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.
I'm hungry.
We're
we're gonna wrap this up.
So we're gonna wrap this up and
see, he does this kind of stuff.
This kind of stuff.
Do you guys miss this?
It's been fun.
Oh my gosh, it has. I can't think of anything else as far as pregnancy updates. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know. If you have name suggestions, please help us out. This is crazy. But yeah, we're so serious. Nonetheless, love you guys, and I will see you. We'll see you soon next week. Hasta luego.
Woohoo!
Bye. That was awkward.
Open up. You OPN.